ladies, I'm Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Bold and the Beautiful edition. All right, today is Monday, September the 12th, 2022, and let's just get right into it. Let's get right into it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to have to give this one an 8. It was good. It was solid to me. All right. Lord, we see Brooke and Taylor are talking. Now, I didn't mind this conversation between these two because they were actually talking about some different stuff for once. And they're still on the subject of Thomas and Hope and Douglas and Ridge. And Taylor is just saying, because Brooke says you're trying to take Douglas and Ridge from us, and Taylor said that gives me an idea of where you're coming from, mentally or whatever. And I said, let's just move on. And anyway, so I'm just like, okay, okay, Taylor. So where's she coming from? And Taylor says, thinking about all of this because she says Thomas is Douglas' father and he needs to be with his father. And Brooke says Hope is his mother. She adopted him and everything. And Taylor says, I'm just wondering about what Thomas' mindset was. Like, why would he sign those papers?
Unsure at this moment why Thomas actually signed those papers. They weren't together at the time, and he was in a very bad place back then. Unsure at this.
And so I'm like, so Taylor, what you trying to say? What are you doing? So I think she elaborates later on, and I think if they have a custody battle, they're going to question, was Thomas in his right state of mind to even agree to give Hope custody of Douglas? It's the soaps. Honestly, I don't see how they could win off of this because it's the soaps. And that's probably how they're going to play this. Like, oh, he wasn't in his right state of mind, so technically we shouldn't give Hope custody. It's null and void or whatever. Hope having custody of Douglas and everything. And I don't know, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think, because on this one, I don't agree with it. I don't like that one. I don't like that. Because he was living at Hope's. At any point of time, one of you could have stepped up and said, let me take him. But I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. You tell me what you think, child, because I don't agree with that one. Anyways, listen. Liam went over there and Liam did what I would have did, which is like, Douglas about to come home. Liam. So, Thomas is getting, I guess he been at the pool or the beach or wherever he been. But anyways, he coming in and Liam is there and Thomas is like, whoa. And he was like, oh, sorry, because he coming from upstairs. He was like, I was looking for Douglas. He said, I text you and everything, but obviously you didn't get it because, you did. And he was like, where's Douglas? And he says he's with Steffi and Kelly and all them. And he's like, huh? Like Liam was like, huh? And he was like, he was like, what you doing here? And Thomas is like, what you doing here? And Liam said, I came to take him home. Like, he's been over here. And Thomas is like, his last name is Forrester. This is his home. The Forrester's home is his home. And Liam is saying, I understand that. He says, like, the way you're trying to take that, that's not how I meant it. All I was meaning was that he's been here a long time. He said, at this point, you're hoarding him. He's been over here for days. He should be between two homes, and then we work something out. That's what I heard Liam say. Y'all tell me what you heard. But he was like, but right now, and because he said, he's out with them and it's going to be a while. And Liam is like, I'll wait. And he says, well, after that, he invited somebody over for dinner and to play and stuff. And it's like, you're doing, like, now, Thomas, listen. Now, the boy have to go to, his regular home at some time. Because, I'm all for as long as Thomas can prove that he is continuing to be stable, I'm all for him being with his dad. But I don't know, because the way they are setting this up, it's like something is going to happen. But I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. Anyways, Liam just tells Thomas, I see what you're doing here. I see exactly what you're doing.
Exist in both worlds. He should have both. But at this point, dude, you are hoarding the kid, and you are using it as a reason to get Hope over here.
Okay, stop. If you're insinuating,
I'm not insinuating. I'm telling you that you should look in the mirror right now, because I think that your obsession with Hope is kicking back up again. I really do.
And he's just like, you're obsessing with Hope again. And I'm not gonna say that he's not, because we saw where he was like, stop thinking about Hope. She's a married woman, and we've seen little things that make us believe, or at least makes me believe, that they're going to try to get this obsession that Thomas has with Hope going again. I don't know if that's 100% sure. I'm just watching like you guys and seeing what happens. Hold on just a minute, mama. And seeing what happens or whatever. But it seems as though that's where they're trying to take the storyline. And so Liam is just telling Thomas, I'm not here for that. Like, this whole obsession you have with with Hope and all that, I'm not here for that, Thomas. And it's my job to protect Hope, to protect Beth, and to protect Douglas. And I will do that even if it's from you, because Thomas was like, don't try to come between me and my son. He said, I'm not trying to do that or whatever. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think, because I didn't really have a problem with Liam going over there trying to get Douglas back to go home. I wish he had brought Hope. It would have been better if he had brought Hope. And Hope, you need to grow a backbone, and you need to step up and do this, especially when the way Taylor over here talking. Like, you're gonna have to stop playing this all nice and cool or whatever. You're gonna have to get involved. But I didn't have a problem with Liam going over here and doing this with Thomas, because I think I'm seeing what Liam's seeing. Should he have done it and told Thomas everything? I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. So then we see Then we see Sheila. I'm talking about the Bold and the Beetle. Then we see Sheila. Child, I said, Sheila, what are you doing? She went in there with Hayes, and she picked him up and everything. And baby, Sheila started looking at the door, and I said, ma'am, I know you're not. I know you're not about to do this. I said, oh, thank God. I thought Finn was about to come out that room and his baby was going to be gone. Oh, gosh. Sheila, what is wrong with you, girl? What is wrong with you? She said, I just want to see my grandson. Well, you can't. You're supposed to be dead, ma'am. What is wrong? What's going through your head? But she just feels like, I want to see my grandson, and it's so good having him in my arms. I want more of that. And I said, girl, y'all know. So Finn comes out of the room and everything, and he sees Hayes' toy on the floor, and he like, how did this get on the floor or whatever? And he's like, it's weird. And so anyways, then Zendaya pops up, and he says, I came to see Steffi because he had some new sketches or whatever. And he also wanted to play with his cousins. And he was like, they're not there. They're not there. Steffi is gone. And he just put Hayes down and everything. And he was like, oh, shoot. And, whatever. But anyways, then they start talking about, Sheila and how, Lee is his mom, and he always thinks about, Finn's mom being Lee, but Sheila did give birth. And Finn just tells Finn saying what he'd been saying, that, Sheila is just out there, and Lee will always be his mom, and he's grateful to be back with Steve. Wasn't much to this, y'all. I'm not gonna hold you. So let's move on. So then we see Finn. He feels like a breeze or something, and he goes and he says the back sliding door is open, and he like, why? Why would this be open or whatever? I said, child, Finn put it together, because I feel like in deep down, Finn is putting this together. So then we see Sheila and Deacon, and he's coming on his lunch break because he needed to check on her to make sure she was good and wasn't doing anything. You know Sheila. So he had to make sure she wasn't doing anything too out there. And he's real nice to her. He says, Sheila, I know this is hard for you, but you can't see Finn and Hayes. You can't. You're going to have to get over it or whatever, because that's the price you have to pay for being alive. And he gives her a kiss and everything. And I said, if y'all were just like, if Sheila wasn't so out there, this would actually be a romantic moment. But it's not, because Sheila is just out there. And so when he leaves and everything, Sheila starts thinking about how she gonna get back to seeing Finn and Hayes, and how she doesn't care what's gonna happen. One thing she does know is they're not gonna be out of her life. She gonna figure it out. And y'all, that was the bold and the beautiful today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for a new episode. Okay, hold on, let me get it for you, Mama. And I will see you for a new episode of What Happened on the Soaps, Bold and the Beautiful edition. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.